Hello there! Claude Opus 5 just launched a few hours ago, and it matches Fable 5, the most capable model for game development, at half the price. So I had to put it into the test. Why not take a completely empty Godot project, a full set of animations, and let Opus 5 assemble a complete Godot game? Today we are building Monsters Club. You are the bouncer of a monster nightclub. Every night the club asks for an exact number of each monster. You swipe left to reject and swipe right to let them in. Let one wrong monster in and you lose. This is not meant to be a small prototype. The idea is a finished and polished product that does not feel like a slop. So let's get started. This all started with just an idea, with this concept image. And once that I have it, I started extracting each element by separate. So firstly the background, then the different characters, and a UI pack, which I also extracted as different PNG files, okay? Actually, I have a lot of them. So this was like my canvas, my creative canvas actually. I basically defined the base idea and extracted all the different sprites, okay, using Codex, because well, Claude can't create images on its own. And then to create the amazing animations that you've seen, I've used God mode, already used by thousands of developers, and thousands of generations have already been created with it, and you have commercial licensing included. So it's very simple, you just upload an image, for example the demon, then you scroll down, and here you have a super complete library of isometric, side-scrolling, and top-down animations that you can apply with literally one click. So let's say that for example we want to make this demon walk, in this case it's gonna be side-scrolling, we select walking looping, scroll down, here I don't need to auto-repose my character, because it already looks to the left, then I can enable looping, click generate, and in a matter of few seconds you're gonna have your perfect walking looping animation. You can't even tell that the animation finishes and starts over again. I can continue talking and this guy is gonna continue walking endlessly. Then to remove the background, you just go over here, transparent background, you select any of the models. I recommend this one because it's the most efficient one, and it's gonna be able to give you a 100% clean sprite sheet. Then you just need to repeat this exact same process but with the rest of the characters. So here for example I have the frog dancing around, I also have the demon dancing, the mushroom idling, walking, dancing, and well the workflow is just super good and super efficient and fast. And brief mention to this, I didn't have to regenerate any of these animations. Literally the first try all of them turned out amazing. So here's our completely empty Godot project that only contains the different animations as you can see. To use them is very simple, I just need an animated sprite. I will create a new sprite frames and click on it, then add frames from sprite sheet. I will for example add the frog celebrating. Let's set how many horizontal and vertical frames we have and remove the empty ones. Add, and then over here we literally just, as you can see, 2 clicks. We can have our animation going. So maybe something like 20 FPS. Yes, something like that. Looks very awesome, okay? Yes, I love it. And another thing that I've installed is called Godot AI. You can get it 100% free from the asset store, and this is called an MCP. This allows tools like Claude or Codex to create new scenes, new nodes, okay? Things that by default Claude cannot do. Then what I have here is the concept image and a docs folder with a start here file that just will guide Claude how to create the game. So it has some guides on how to actually implement the animated sprites, what the game is about. So now I have it opened inside Claude Code, and of course let's go with Opus 5, and in reasoning effort let's go with Ultra Code. I'm just gonna tell you to create the game, it already has all the context to complete the task. This is a screenshot of my current usage. Yes, come on, take a look at this, Okay, night 1 vampire, okay, swipe, looks awesome! Take a look at the animations I like. Okay, swipe left. Okay, so I have 2 more mushrooms to go. Take a look at how they enter and they fade out. It's so good. Okay, and swipe left to reject. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I love the music, sound effects, we have UI elements, we have the animations, we have the functionality, we have the dog, we have the guys that want to enter to the disco. I love it. Okay, so we have 2 and 2. Okay, so this goes in, you go in as well. I love the celebration that I added in God mode. Looks just awesome. Okay, that is very good. And you all, I'm sorry guys, you are not going in tonight. Bye bye. Okay, night 3. Okay, now we have the demon. Okay, we also have this other guy, okay, that we will probably unlock very soon. Okay, okay, this is super good, and here's the demon. Let's see how this guy dances. Looks super good, and the style, like the city that we have in the background, the music. I don't know, everything feels part of the same world. And I love this kind of swiping mechanic. It could be super good, like. Okay, night 3 clear. That's cool. Let's go to night 4, and okay, we have tickets. Okay, so yes, you have moon, okay, valid, and yes, you go in. Come on in, there it is. Yes, you go in, so I suppose there are gonna be like some fake tickets or something like that. But right now, okay, this one does not go in. Sun, moon, no, you don't go in, my guy. You do go in. It's super fun, and okay, we have some time left. So we have to actually act fast. You also go in. No, you don't. You do, and with this, okay, the level is complete. So you all guys, I'm so sorry. Come back later, come back another weekend. There it is, night 4 clear. Okay, what else we have? Oh, we have the frog. That's right. Okay, so yes, you go in. Here's the frog. Take a look at this. Like all the monsters look super cute. I love that. Yes, this game idea, I don't know how like I thought of that, because it's super good. And here comes the frog, Do you have a valid ticket? Yes, but we don't have more capacity for frogs. I'm sorry, my guy. No, I failed. No, the demon quota was already full, letting one more inside broke the clue capacity. It's so good. It's so freaking cool. And I love the music that is behind, like it's like a disco. So good. Okay, we have how to play here. Settings, take a look at this. This actually works. Screen shake, window resolution, reduce motion, pause when focus. We can even scroll. Let's see, we have created Letta Corporation, God mode, audio, engine. So literally Steam ready, let's say. Whoa, I can't believe it. And you know what is even like also super interesting? The fact that it created an individual scene with its own animated sprite that it set up on its own. So I just had to import the animations from God mode, clean up the sprite sheets as I've already showed you, and then Opus on its own was able to identify like how many frames each animation had, and to basically do this that we've done manually, okay, as I've showed you like a few minutes ago. That was saying, okay, here we have 6, 7, I believe, something like that, exactly like this. So it selected all, removed the empty frame, so it did basically that. So amazing, really amazing. So remember, literally everything started from this concept image, and we started like breaking down the different layers and the different elements, okay, that our game would have, including of course the characters, which then we put into God mode to actually create all these amazing animations, and Opus literally assembled all the rest. Now I do have to be super honest with you, this was super expensive. I have a screenshot here from another Claude account that I have, and it literally, as you can see here, usage limit reached, and it was at 0% of the 5-hour limit. So we consumed all the 5-hour limits of a max 5x plan in a matter of, I believe it was something like 1 hour. And this plan cost $100 a month. And not only that, but remember, then I had to switch to another account that was also like in 0 of the 5-hour limit, and it used 41%. So in total, it was something like 150 of the 5-hour limit of 2 max 5x accounts in total. Just a huge amount of tokens that this thing spent. And well, this was the after, like in the other accounts, I can see completely maxed out. Like, I completely understand why this may have been super expensive, you know, because it literally created a complete game. Like, this thing that it was able to create, the sprite frames, 100% on its own was just literally magical. And remember, this guy costs half of what Fable costs. As you can see, this one is, for example, 10 million, and this one is just 5 million. Here, 12.5, here, 6.25. So it's literally half the price of Fable, and also the exact same price as Opus 4.8, as you can see, but still it was huge, the amount of tokens that this thing consumed. This session, for example, that was like the short one, was just 16 minutes and $21. And the other session, okay, was something like more than 1 hour, and therefore if we do the maths, this game in total costs something in API pricing close to $150. So indeed the efficiency was just top level, but don't think that it's gonna be like super cheap or anything like that. Oh, and something, I couldn't use ultra code in every single session. Like this session I think was in extra or max or something like that. The previous session that I completely like reached its limit, that one was in ultra code, so it was running for something like an hour in ultra code. So I'm super happy with the final result, even though I think I've spent way more tokens than I expected. Of course, one of the key things to be able to create something this good was using God mode to create the animations. It is a tool I've been using for a lot of time, so if you want to start using it right now, make sure to click the link in the description. See you and bye bye.